Hello everybody, I'm Sanji and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much. I appreciate your checking me out. I want to give a big shout out to all of you that have been donating to the channel. Thank you so much for your generosity. I definitely appreciate your kindness along with the many kind words that I am receiving in my emails. So thank you one and all. I definitely appreciate the encouragement and the support. For those of you that would like to know more about the services that I offer personally on a personal note, you can check out my description box where you can find my website, which is www.sanji.com, or you can shoot me an email if you'd like to be more personable and discuss what it is, what your needs are. Okay, alrighty, I'm not gonna belabor the point because this is retrograde and you know, all kinds of things happen during retrograde. Alrighty, so this video is about the 4 zodiac signs that will be least affected by Mercury retrograde, retro shade. Alrighty, I did the one that will be most affected, so it's only fair that I give you guys a little bit of time to, you know, it's gonna miss me a little bit. Let's talk about it. Okay, Mercury retrograde periods are known for their ability to make our day-to-day lives a little bit more frustrating and a lot less smooth. Okay, Mercury is the planet of communication, travel, electronics. All those things are governed under the planet Mercury. So it's not uncommon during retrograde periods that people will begin to run late. You start missing meetings, your phone glitches, appliances break. You misinterpret what people are saying. People misinterpret what you're saying. You lose your keys. Apps crash. You lose memos. Letters don't arrive even after you send them certified mail. The phone doesn't work. All kinds of things are known to happen during retrograde period, okay? And they typically fuel additional problems. So it's the initial problem, and then the retrograde causes some add-on. Now, during a retrograde, we have a chance, however, here's the positive side, because you know me, I gotta put some positivity on it. The positive side to the retrograde, if we were searching for one, is that retrograde gives us an opportunity to slow it down, okay? Make adjustments, check things twice, 3 times, leave a little earlier, make plans, okay? And we should take that opportunity from the retrograde to tie up loose ends, anything that was behind us. Retrograde periods are fantastic for closure if you're one of those people that you need that in your life. I'm not one of them people, just in case you were wondering. So just want to put that out there. Okay, but if you're one of those people, retrograde periods are a great time to do that. Tie up the loose ends, as I said, in any work projects, personal things. Address any outstanding issues in your current relationship. You know, the old ex-lovers always come back during retrograde. If you want to talk to that jive turkey, this is a great time for you to go ahead and have at it. Okay, so your ex isn't a jive turkey. I was projecting. Sorry. Alrighty, moving on. So you have to practice slowing down, check it twice, double checking all your work, all your text messages, emails, all of that. That's what you should do during a retrograde period. Now, of course, you can choose not to, but don't say your girl didn't warn you. Just saying. It behoove you to listen to me. Kind of know what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so in any event, while no sun sign is going to be exempt from the trials and tribulation of this Mercury retrograde period, because there's also a lot of planets doing the funky dance in the sky. They're not the only one that is in motion. We've got Venus retrograde, we got Saturn, we got Pluto, Jupiter. There's a lot going on. So everybody's going to be feeling something. So with all that going on, there are four sun signs that will be least likely feeling the effects of Mercury retrograde, the four. Who do you think the four are? You think you're one of those people? Retrograde typically is like water on a duck, rolls off your back. That's what you think? Well, let me know. Leave it in the comment section. Pause this video. Go write your comment who you think the number four least affected by this Mercury retrograde in Cancer. And then I'll let you know you're right. Coming in at number one is none other than sun sign Taurus. That's right. Anybody with a birthday, April 20th through May 20th, you are sun sign Taurus. And you are my first sun sign that is most likely least affected by this Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Here's why. This is what the deal is with you Taurians. Now, during Mercury retrograde cycles, right, it's always a good idea to think before you speak. Why? Mercury controls communication. Alrighty, so that's across the board to everybody. Think before you speak. Well, you should probably be doing that anyway, but who am I to judge? Alrighty, but for here, during retrograde, it's always also a good idea to reconfirm plans before leaving the house, okay? Review your messages before hitting the send button. You don't want to do that. You want to check the email over, check grammar as well as spelling. You also want to check your tone, okay? And by just doing these simple things, being mindful of what's happening, they can help ensure you a pretty drama-free retrograde, okay? Especially for you, Taurus, as confusion in communication will be your main issue. If you have to worry about anything concerning yourself, miscommunication is it for you, alrighty? But be careful to listen to what people are telling you and the way that you respond, okay? That's your number one area, how you're responding back, Taurus. So as long as you put in the extra care to be thoughtful and intentional with your words, and Taurus, and this is a big one, actually listen when someone's trying to communicate with you, you should be able to circumvent any of the retrograde's major annoyances, okay? So you're going to check over everything twice. You're going to make sure that you're clear and direct about what you're saying. You're going to actually take the time to listen to what's being said to you and then respond accordingly. If you do all those things, Taurus, you're the number one sun sign that retrograde, like the Matrix, gonna miss you. Good luck to you, Taurus. Coming in at number two is none other than a sun sign Scorpio. That's right. Anybody with their birthday, October 23rd to November 21st, you are sun sign Scorpio, and you come in at number two, the number two sun sign least likely to be affected by this Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Now, here's a story for you, Scorpio. Some retrograde cycles feel like an absolute tsunami for you, Scorpio, but this Mercury retrograde should feel more like a series of gentle and awakening waves for you, because there's a lot of other things in play for you, Scorpio. And if you don't know, you should check out some of my other videos that are talking to you about that I mentioned Scorpio in particular, the Jupiter, the Venus, the Saturn, and there's also a Pluto retrograde. So a lot of things going on for you, but this Mercury retrograde is to be a little bit easier for you. Here's why. It may still rock your world a little bit. Okay, let me put that out there just in case you're that Scorpio that's just gonna get banged upside the head with it. However, and it may cause you in your relationships some tension, because you still have your lofty desires And that's being coupled with the mundane day-to-day duties that you do, okay? But ultimately, Scorpio, this period is leading to a period of growth, not drama. Most Scorpions are going through a period of change and growth. So although what you're going through may be a little taxing on you emotionally, ultimately, these changes are leading to major growth in most Scorpions, okay? So that's a good thing for you, Scorpio. The way you think about the world may start to shift during this retrograde period in very subtle but noticeable ways. So you may find yourself during this period of time, that thoughts that you used to have, you are evolving and changing for that. You're getting a different perspective about many things in your life across the board, from relationships wise all the way to areas of your career, okay? But be willing to float with the retrograde's flow over the coming weeks. Don't feel compelled to make a knee-jerk decision. Just let it ride. As I've always said in all my retrograde videos, if you can avoid making final decisions, signing contracts, initiating new deals, then by all means do so. But obviously, if you have to work and you have a job opportunity, by all means, take the opportunity that's best for you. But just remember to check the communication and keep your feelings, because Mercury's in Cancer, in check as well. And for you, Scorpio, you may find that you're able to sail through this whole thing smoothly, so long as you slow down and keep your mind open to new ideas and perspectives. Again, pause, check things, check them twice, check them 3 times, any correspondence, check your mouth before you respond to something that's being said to you. Get clarification on things. And if it's okay to say nothing, then it's okay to choose that button too for you, Scorpio. Remember, the ultimate goal through all these retrogrades that are affecting you is for a betterment for you, a better self. So this is a growing period for you. This is just another one in the heaps and bounds of the ones that are coming. So you, Scorpio, you should be okay. Just make sure, woosah, you breathe, you take your time, no rush, and you should coast through. Good luck to you, Scorpio. Coming in at number 3 is none other than sun sign Leo. That's right. Anybody with a birthday July 23rd to August 22nd, you are sun sign Leo, and you are number 3 on the sun signs least likely to feel the heavy effects of this Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Here's the deal for you, Leo. Mercury retrograde is asking you personally to dive deep into your subconscious and face your inner self over these next coming weeks. And that might make you a little less social than you usually are, because you're reflecting. You're actually going through internally what matters and what not so much, okay? Embrace this moment of introspection, Leo. This is good for you. This is a period of time where technically you are cleaning out your closets. Now, during Mercury shadow period, you, Leo, may want to take time out to get plenty of rest and spend more time alone. It is okay to do some self-care for yourself during this retrograde period. This is actually a blessing in disguise for you, Leo, because the less busy your schedule is during this transit period, the less likely you are to run into any major retrograde drama, okay? So, kudos, that's fantastic. Make sure to prioritize your self-care, Leo, and give yourself time to explore doing things solo. It is okay to be by yourself, as this transit could really be transformative for you and healing for you. Again, this is a cleaning out of your personal closet, your personal space, releasing those things that don't serve your higher and best self. That's the time. That's what would be a good thing for Leos to do during this specific retrograde period. And if you simply allow yourself to think and feel on your own terms without the influence of others, but actually doing what is best for Leo, at the back end of this, you will find that that self-care helped you to grow in areas that you knew it was something that you needed to change during this retrograde period. Whatever that is for you should definitely be coming clearer. Good luck to you, Leo. Enjoy your self-care, and I'll see you on the other side of the retrograde. And the fourth and final sun sign that should be getting a reprieve during this Mercury retrograde in Cancer is none other than sun sign Aquarius. That's anybody with the birthday January 20th through February 18th. You are sun sign Aquarius, and you are number 4 for how this retrograde might just miss on by you. Here's the deal for you, Aquarius. Over the coming weeks of Mercury's retrograde cycle, your focus is likely to shift onto your own wellness and personal routines. Again, self-reflection, okay? Be real self-reflective for you, as well as the ways you can be of service to others, because as we know, that's one of the number one things that Aquarians do. They champion the rights of others, and especially with so much going on, a lot of those people you see at the forefront typically are sun sign Aquarius. Here's the thing, Aquarius. So long as you take a little extra time out each day for yourself to make sure you rest, to make sure you stay hydrated, and you prioritize your mental and spiritual health, whatever that is for you, making sure that you take time to be centered, because there's a lot of noise going on. There's a lot of things, no matter what side of the aisle that you fall on for this. It's really important that you take care of you, because if you're not all the way together, what help will you really be to somebody else? Okay? You have to be sure that you handle this retrograde's annoyances with ease, and to make sure that your energy level is good. So as long as you don't overreact, or that you're not doing anything that is harmful to your self-care, Aquarius, you should be good. Okay? It's important to make sure, again, that you have enough energy to be there for yourself before you're trying to be there for other people. And if you start to feel off for more than a few days, Aquarius, make sure you take the time to press pause and, again, attend to yourself. Take care of yourself. You can't help others if you aren't on top of your game. Putting your well-being first to ensure you can keep up your momentum is extremely important during this period of time, Aquarius. So remember, although all the retrograde drama will probably miss you, it's really important that you don't let it slip in the back door by being negligent from taking care of yourself. Okay? Let you be a priority right along with all those causes that you have. Okay, Aquarius, good luck to you. Take care of yourself. So those are the 4 sun signs least likely to feel this Mercury in Cancer's retrograde. No promises though. As I said, it's going to get all of us, but those 4 sun signs, if you do those little helpful hints, that should help you coast on through. Did you get it right? Did you get any of them? Did you mark yourself down? Because retrogrades typically don't bother you. Well, good for you. Look at that. It really is all about perspective, right? And if you check things once, twice, 3 times, and before you pop off, you get some clarification on it, you too can skate through this one, at least for the most part, while the rest of us suffer. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I will meet you in the comment section to see exactly what's happening with everybody out there during this retrograde period. Remember, be safe, take care of one another, and until the next video, I'm Sanji.